Okay, so today we're going deep on this source we found. We're calling it Text Culinaire for now. And it's interesting. It's like this retro-futuristic world, you know? Ninjas and samurai, but they're like still a thing.
Yeah, like full-on military powers.
Yeah.
Alongside all this modern technology.
Yeah, it's wild. So each nation has like a central ninja village. It's led by what they call a Cage.
It's like almost like a military governor, kinda.
Right. And these villages, it's not just like training and stuff. They're like constantly at war with each other, fighting over resources, land, all that.
It's really interesting how these like old school military structures are just baked into this society, you know, even with all the tech.
Yeah. Let's make for some pretty crazy battles. Imagine like ancient martial arts versus high-tech weaponry.
Yeah, totally. A clash of like tradition and future.
And then there's this whole other level to it. They have these things called tailed beasts.
10 of them.
Right, 10. And they're like these massive forces of nature. But here's the thing. They can be sealed inside people.
Like a special process turns the person into a Jinchuriki.
Jinchuriki. And they get like crazy power from the beast. It's like imagine like a superhero, but the source of their power is this like external being.
Right. And how well they can control it. That all depends on their own strength, their will.
So you have these walking nukes, basically, just roaming around.
And that's where it gets, you know, really unstable. Sealing a tailed beast into someone, that's a huge gamble. For the person, for everyone, does the power outweigh the risk?
Huge question.
Yeah.
And our source, it really zooms in on this one event. It's an attack on the Hidden Leaf Village, Kataha.
In the Land of Fire.
Right. It's 12 years before the main story kicks off. And this tailed beast, it just unleashes havoc.
Not just some random monster attack. This was a strategic strike. This Konoha place, it must be important, right? Like a center of power or something.
Definitely. And that's when the fourth Hokage steps in, Minato Namikaze. He manages to capture the beast.
But to do it, he had to seal half of its power into a newborn baby.
Naruto Uzumaki. That's our main guy. Talk about a rough start to life.
Yeah. That's a defining moment right there. That kid Naruto, he becomes the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed demon fox. Kyuubi. Instantly, he's marked, burdened with this immense power, the fear, the isolation.
Okay, so to recap, we've got ninja and samurai armies with modern tech constantly at war. Then you threw in these tailed beasts, these forces of nature that can be sealed inside people, creating these superpowered Jinchuriki. And it all ties back to this attack on the Hidden Leaf Village and the birth of Naruto, who becomes the host of this incredible power.
Exactly. It's like ancient military tradition, mythical power, and futuristic tech, all mashed together.
And that's what makes it so interesting. Like, how does a society even function like that? How do people live with that kind of power hanging over them? Especially with these Jinchuriki walking around in these already militarized ninja villages.
Yeah.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Makes you wonder, what would the long-term impact of all that be? Like, what kind of conflicts, what kind of society would emerge from that kind of world?
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder that. Thanks for joining us for the deep dive.